Yo, what is up guys, Punkers here, and today I am back with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 tips and tricks video. And today what we're going to be talking about is whether or not Blast Suppressor is a necessary perk, and more specifically, whether or not it is the only way to hide your boost on the minimap. Shout out to my dude Summit for giving me this video idea, much love dude, and without further ado, let's get started. So first I want to talk about really what Blast Suppressor is and what it's used for. So the description of this perk says no minimap signature when thrust jumping and thruster sound is suppressed. Now in this video I'll be focusing on how to actually do the same thing without using this perk. And the reason I'm doing this is because Blast Suppressor as of right now is kind of a crutch perk. What I mean by that is that it's kind of a perk you have to use, and if you don't use it you're at a disadvantage compared to other people. So that's the one thing that Treyarch said they wanted to avoid, were a lot of crutch perks. That's why Focus isn't in the game and some other things like that. So I always kind of thought that Blast Suppressor was another crutch perk, but after finding out about this whole little way to do the same thing without using it, I realized that it's actually not a crutch perk at all, and the only reason you would use it is to be a little bit quieter while moving around the map. So let's take a look at what Blast Suppressor looks like in the game. So right now you're seeing me on the map Hunted, just a little closed lobby free-for-all. Now right now my class does have Blast Suppressor, and as you can see, anytime I do some sort of thrust movement, I double jump or I slide, I do not show up on the minimap. I do not make a little ping circle around my arrow. Now obviously your teammates will still see your arrow, and if the enemy has a UAV or a hater and you don't have any perk to counter that, you'll still show up on their minimap, but this is just strictly due to the thrust movement. So as you can see with Blast Suppressor, no ping on the minimap, and that is what the perk does. Now let's look at a class that does not have Blast Suppressor on it. So as you can see, anytime I do a thrust movement without Blast Suppressor, a little circle appears around my character arrow on the minimap. Now this circle is visible to the enemy, so if you do not use this perk, be aware that that's what they see anytime that you thrust. Now this circle goes away pretty quickly, however, it is pretty visible to them while it is on the minimap. So now let's focus on how we can actually make that circle not appear in the first place, even if we do not have Blast Suppressor on. So what you guys may or may not know is that the only time you will ping on the minimap is if your thrust boosters are completely full. Now this was brought to me by a subscriber named Summit. As I said before, he DM'd me and he said, yo man, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the only time that you appear on the minimap, even if you don't have Blast Suppressor, is only when your thrust boosters are all the way full. Now he told me, you know, if you want to slide first or do whatever you want, if you slide first and then double jump, you're fine. It's only when you double jump first that you actually appear on the minimap. So I did a little bit of testing, and it turns out that is completely true. The only time you'll appear on the minimap is if you double jump when your thrust boosters are completely full. Alright, now let's go back to the private match and try this out in the game. So as you can see, as long as I slide first, I will never appear on the minimap. Now I tried this out in a bunch of different variations, and it never mattered what I did as long as I didn't double jump first. Now you guys might be interested to know that if you G-slide without Blast Suppressor, you will show up on the minimap. Just know that. If you don't know what the G-slide is, it is basically just a way to combine a slide and a jump to give yourself a big boost of energy. Just know that if you use the G-slide a lot, you will show up on the minimap if you do not have Blast Suppressor. I want to give one more shout out before this video ends to my dude Summit, man. Thank you so much for bringing me this video idea. I hope I did it justice. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.